11 Alive Morning News starts now.
While you were sleeping, we have been up all night watching severe weather and breaking into programming as we've seen tornado watches and warnings pop up throughout parts of northern Georgia, really putting hundreds in its path of danger. Around 12:36 this morning, a confirmed tornado was spotted near Walker County in Alabama by the city of Valley Head. So here is some more video this morning that we are seeing out of the city of Dalton from overnight. At one point, 11 Alive's Cody Alcorn jumped in to help Dalton firefighters carry some children out of a flooded apartment complex, as we quickly saw a flash flood warning move into Whitfield and Murray counties around 1 o'clock this morning. But don't worry, we will be bringing you team coverage all morning long as our weather traffic and reporting team keeps an eye on any severe weather threats that we have moving throughout the area as you get ready to head out the door.
Yeah, such a busy night overnight, and our team had you covered all the way through it. So in the next few minutes, we'll get to Crash Clark and Jerry Carnes with a look at the roads. But first, we want to check in with meteorologist Chesley McNeil. Chesley, what's the biggest weather threat right now and the areas that need to be high alert this morning?
It's really up here to the north of the city of Atlanta. We have flooding that's taking place. Of course, we had these storms training up here to the north. They were severe at some point as they moved through our area, and now they're starting to push a little bit further over toward the east. We have one severe thunderstorm warning that's clipping just parts of our area. That's well over here, extreme east. That's now moving into South Carolina. As a matter of fact, coming out of Elbert County, moving into South Carolina. That's where the severe weather warning is extended there. So for us, things are starting to calm down. Now we still have some very heavy rain. You can see the lightning strikes. This is coming out of Gwinnett County, moving into western portions of Burrow County. You notice the numerous lightning strikes. See that very heavy rain in there? That's what we're dealing with this morning. Now there's not a severe thunderstorm warning associated with this, not as of yet, but that's what we're dealing with, some of the heaviest rain in our area. Going to catch a break from this, and you can already see that over into our west, our westernmost counties. A few isolated showers still popping up, but we're not done with this. More back off to the north and west, as you can see. Tornado warnings associated with it, severe thunderstorm warnings associated with it, and we have a tornado watch that's associated with it over northern parts of Alabama. This line is headed toward us as well. Will likely arrive in our northernmost counties by 7, 8 o'clock this morning, and then make its way down toward the metro area, arriving there just before 11 or 12 o'clock this afternoon. Temperature-wise, where we've had that rain so far is down into the 60s, 70s south of that, where we haven't seen any rain here in the metro area. 75 degrees right now in Atlanta, over toward Peachtree City, 73 degrees over toward Carrollton. Now, you'll notice the level 3 threat for Atlanta today. From Atlanta southward, we have a level 3 threat for severe weather. What does that mean? Well, damaging winds, hail, of course, heavy rain associated with it, and we cannot rule out a brief spin-up tornado. It's certainly possible. Here's the timing on it. We got the rain that's pushing out now. We'll catch a brief break. You'll get some isolated showers around, but notice this line pushes into our state just around the 8 o'clock hour and then make its way down toward the metro area by the time we get to 11, 12 o'clock today. Very heavy rain associated with it. There will be some gusty to damaging winds associated with it. It will be with us at least to about 2 or 3 o'clock this afternoon before it begins to subside. And guess what? Another round of severe weather will come in late tonight going into Friday. We'll time that one out for you as well. But notice, again, today is going to be a stormy day for us. Starting this morning and through early afternoon, we'll be dealing with the winds and the rain from these storms. 70 degrees to start off this morning, at least here in the metro. We'll get up to 75 degrees by noon, on our way to 83 for an afternoon high. And it'll be around the 4 o'clock hour that I think we'll start to see a little bit of sunshine before that next line of showers and thunderstorms will roll into the area. So a couple of rounds now that we'll be dealing with as we head through the rest of the morning. Right now, we want to get a check on the traffic out there with Crash Clark.
All right, Chesley McNeil, somebody get that man some coffee and a large water. He's going to be busy today. We're going to be busy as well because we just want to make sure we got you covered. I don't know why it's completely black behind me. Something's wrong with my cameras. Imagine that. All right, folks, we are definitely going to keep an eye on the roadways because they are going to be wet. We do have some wet conditions. I was going to show you a sky tracker up along I-85 near Buford Drive, and you could see that water kicking up from those roadways. So certainly we're going to be seeing a lot more of this as that second round of storms starts blowing through. Going to be right there in the heart of the rush hour, folks. Be prepared for this. Stay weather aware. If you can stay home and postpone some of your travel, that is highly recommended. I actually saw GDOT doing some work across the top end, 285 westbound, in between a couple of raindrops. Looks like they're clearing all that out of the way. Big 3 in fairly good shape right now. In fact, they're in great shape. 75, 400, and I-85, all condition green. But again, this is all subject to change. And believe me, Aisha, we know it will. Over to you.
All right, Christ, thank you. You mentioned doing some delays or staying behind if you can. People are already taking a page out of that book. Right now, Walker County schools on a 2-hour delay.
And this morning, we are hearing some reports about damage in nearby Ellijay, which is just south of Blue Ridge.
We are also tracking some other key areas for you this morning as more videos continue to come into the newsroom. 11 Alive's Ariana Manish joining us in the studio this morning to really just kind of go over how bad things got overnight.
Yeah, good morning, Aisha. We had a crew in Dalton overnight as the storms moved through Whitfield County in North Georgia. And this is video of lightning off in the distance. Take a look at this that our crew experienced during the storm. And as they were driving around, they also found an awning from a gas station that had fallen down during the storms overnight. If you take a look at this video. Now, this video will soon pop up. It's from an Exxon gas station where a large part of the awning over the gas pumps, it collapsed. All this as rain was coming down pretty hard overnight. At this point, we are learning that thankfully no one was hurt. We also have video from our reporter, Cody Alcorn. He captured a flooding on 4th Avenue in Dalton. Moments later, firefighters evacuated an apartment complex on 4th Avenue. Firefighters searched through the flooded apartments. We also saw the firefighters carry some kids to their family's car when the ground level units of their apartment had to be evacuated. Yeah, this right here is video of that water. You see it rushing down the street. You also see lightning off in the distance. Our reporter Cody Alcorn, he also jumped in to help carry the kids to safety. Now, as they were helping the small children, other firefighters escorted the older kids out of the building as well. We also have videos of cloud pictures our reporter took as he and his photographer were driving in Dalton overnight. This is also video of that apartment complex being evacuated, and thus also pictures of the clouds that our crew captured as they were driving. Also, our team was in Dalton overnight. They came across some people who were dealing with their car had stalled out because of flash flooding, and it caused this car to shut off. Also, be careful when you're driving through puddles. You just don't know exactly how deep that puddle could be. Also, meanwhile, in LJ, a photographer, Tyson Paul, he found this storm damage. He says this happened on the old Highway 5 South, and the person who lives there tells us that they heard a loud noise and realized the building next door had blown into their home. That's right. Thankfully, everyone is okay. Just a little shook up at this point. Also in that same area, we saw a tree that has snapped some power lines. Now, if you took any weather videos, if you have any photos that you want to send us from the rain overnight, from the storms overnight, please be sure to send that to us as we can use that on air as well as online. All you have to do is text your photo or video to the number you see on your screen, which is 44885-7600. Back to you.
All right, Ariana, thank you. We see just how wide and vast the damage is, and even more people waking up in the dark this morning. We're talking thousands. Gilmer and Madison County, they do have 2,000 outages individually. Taking you to Habersham and Murray counties, they're seeing about 1,000. Meanwhile, there are hundreds in Rabun County as well. So far, we are seeing just under 10,000 outages in the North Georgia area.
All right, and as Chezzy was saying, we've got some rounds coming starting this morning throughout the day. Once those storms move through, experts say it's better to avoid taking showers or baths. Your plumbing can conduct electricity. As you hit the roads this morning or head to work, drop your kids off at school, remember, turn around, don't drown. You should never drive through a flooded roadway, as Ariana mentioned as well. And if your vehicle happens to stall, ditch it, get out. Be safe, just seek higher ground. Finally, step away from floodwaters. Don't let the kids play in them because you never know what's in that water. Down power lines, debris, waste, all dangerous possibilities. Let's get back.